of God. Just a glimpse. God was giving him glimpses. The burning bush, a glimpse. The cloud, a glimpse. Just glimpses, just glimpses. Sometimes all God gives us is. Elijah, how'd you know God was at that mountain? I was depressed. I thought I was the only prophet left. I wanted to die. I saw the lightning flash. I heard the thunder roll. But God revealed himself not in the trembling earthquake, not in the intense fire, but in a still, small voice. Church, are we mature enough to live with just glimpses? TV will make you think you got to have everything, but mature folk know that all you're going to get on this side of the Jordan is glimpses, glimpses, glimpses. When you're going through a crisis, just a glimpse of a word, I'll never leave you, nor forsake you. No deliverance, but just a glimpse. All things work together for good to those who love God. No deliverance, but just a glimpse. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Still crying, but just a glimpse. When God tells you, if your mother and father forsake you, I'll take you up. No deliverance, just a glimpse. You got to learn how to live with glimpses. But finally, what I think Moses saw. I think Moses saw the afterglow. I think Moses saw the after effects. I think Moses saw the afterburn. That God had been there. Years ago on one of our vacations, we went and I had an opportunity to watch the sun set. I watched that orange-colored ball make its descent and bathe its head in the blue ocean of the water. And finally, the sun disappeared. And I stayed there a while longer, and while the sun disappeared, the effects remained and lit up that entire coast. I don't know how you feel about it, but Lord, show me your glory. Moses made that request 1,500 years ago. From the time of the arrival of Jesus, and when Jesus came on the scene, Jesus became the external reflection of the glory of God. I hear John saying the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. Moses had to die without ever having that prayer answered. But 1,500 years later, on the Mount of Transfiguration, Elijah had been in heaven for 800 years. Moses had been in paradise for 1,500 years. And there they were with Jesus. Moses with the law underneath his arms. Elijah with the prophetic scrolls underneath his arms. For Jesus is the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. And while they were there, Jesus was transfigured and showed forth the glory that he had in the bosom of the Father. Peter, James, and John represented the earthly delegates, and they couldn't stand what they saw. They fainted when it was all over. Peter looked up. Elijah was gone. Moses was gone. And there was only Jesus.